which your object falls. It started with a beatbox and yes, yes, y'all. Now it's window to the walls, honey, shake that thing. Money make that green, no shame. Terminal velocity, the top speed at which your object falls. It started in the garden, now it's messed up, y'all. And we're pressed up hard against the fortune and the fame. We plummet to our death with no shame. Terminal velocity expanding exponentially, burning through philosophy, demanding your attention. Be words cannot express the rate at which the globe is dropped. Still turning, it's determined to outlive the moral clock. God is watching with a watchful eye, observing as we rot. The earth is in the furnace, yet we cling to what is hot. Ain't no octagons in sight, wonder when it's gonna stop. It's obvious its destination is to drop upon the rock. My hypothesis is that the law of entropy is valid in morality. The value of integrity is plummeted dramatically, it saddens me. We would rather pat the back of rappers who clap their gadgets if they breathe and heed to those who spit the truth and write what's right. Right despite this trifle life, this world is hype on pipes and ice. They like it like a lichen likes the light of night. Blinded by a shining light, Christ the nicest sacrifice is foolishness to men whose eyes are heightened by the pride of life.
You said it, muse, the shading and the thinking and a set of views, the racing and the linking down a path straight to destruction. When I let it fuel is horrible. Carnal folks who treat sin like carnivores, they eat it up like carnivores. And more they trust in horoscopes, it's hard for most to fathom. The God's supposed to blast them in the particles, but Christ has soaked the wrath up and is pardoning them. But instead the righteous walk's embarrassing. Their talk is arrogant, about as awkward as a parable that's taught in Arabic. They hold to articles and facts that can't be backed like reverse your tracks. From forward to the opposite of that, blasting godlessness and rap consciousness is 5% attached. In shackles and bound thinking God is Asiatic. When God created Adam, he tailored the human fabric. We fail cause it's in our pattern. Collection of our DNA is etched in. We're falling, and man is still moving in that direction.
I attempt to settle beef with a heavenly remedy. Let the revelries of the rebels be set at peace. To ease their mental sea of sin is leprosy. Then we have left the pieces of our being decomposing in the streets like leaves in winter breezes. This ain't easy, but it's simple. So a simpleton with minimal minerals in his temporal lobe can catch a scope of sin that grows in intervals. Interscope promotes the sin with vicious flows. Gritty bros and videos with sisters clothed in little clothes. So call me a hater cause I'm hating the heavy rotations of these radio stations. Playing playfuls of temptation, yet we eat it up and we discuss what's hot or not. While God's disgusted with our hottie talk, I think he's seen enough. The streets will beat you up, the suburbs will deceive you into thinking that your sin is lesser just cause no one sees you. But God ain't mocked, he'll render all accounts paid, whether covered in his blood or bathing in a raging flame. Terminal velocity, the top speed at which your object falls. It started with a beatbox and yes, yes, y'all. Now it's window to the walls, honey, shake that thing. Money make that green, no shame. Terminal velocity, the top speed at which your object falls. It started in the garden, now it's messed up, y'all. And we're pressed up hard against the fortune and the fame. We plummet to our death with no shame.